Hey, what's going on, everybody? Um, I didn't plan on doing a post today, but I thought after the phone call that I just got off, it was important that I share information with you appropriately because apparently there's some misconceptions out there about many things, and there's the same misconceptions I had prior to you know stepping into my role that I have right now. So I'm just going to get right to it. So it's a beautiful day today. It's I don't know, 1:30 in the afternoon, maybe 2 o'clock, and my family all left and went to the beach. Now I didn't go. It's beautiful out there. I didn't go because I set up an appointment. Actually, a guy wanted to talk to me about three of the products that I represent. Very interested. So we got on this phone call and we had a great conversation. Now I obviously rep or recommend or use, a nutrition company that I love and a longevity company that I'm totally in love with, and a product called the Exploder Bar, which I use. I use with my clients. I use with young athletes, and it's amazing. So all three are amazing. I rep products and things that are fantastic, that I well vet, that I find to be the best, and then I go and I use them. And the companies a lot of times come back after I post video and talk good about their stuff, and they say, hey, thanks, and and then I make deals with them. So the Exploder Bar is a new situation, and it's wonderful. I met the guy at a trade show. I thought he had a fantastic product. I asked if I could, get one from him. He actually gave one to me. I used it for a while, used it with some clients. It's amazing, provides incredible results in a very short period of time. So I went out and I said, hey, I could sell these for you. He says, great, we made a deal. And so I get a percentage, that's how business is done. So I don't see anything wrong with that. Matter of fact, I see everything right with that because I'm providing something to somebody that they wouldn't get otherwise. I'm helping him out to sell product, and then he's saying, "Hey, Mike, thanks a lot for helping me. Here's $25 or whatever." And that's the same way it works in the other two companies that I rep. But for some reason, this gentleman, he right away said, "Yeah, I want to buy one. I want to buy an Exploder Bar." He had no problem with that. I said, okay, great. I make a commission off that. He says, yeah, that's great. Well, then when we got talking about the nutrition company that I use, I told him, I said, look, I've been in this industry for 32 years. I've tried just about everything on the market. I used to be a sponsored athlete. I was a sponsored athlete for 7.5 years, almost 8 years. And I know what's in those products. And the problem is I will never, I can't say never. You never really can say never, but I'm going to do my best to never buy shelf-bought supplements or superfoods again because I have done that, and I have also been given that product to me, and it has a lot of artificial garbage in there that is not good for you. That disrupted my gut, ended up making me sick, and I just can't go that route anymore. You know what I mean? It's not worth it for me. I'm not going to spend money to buy poison to put it in my body. I'm not making that choice. If you want to make that choice, that's fine. But I have found that these companies that this man called pyramid schemes, I have found that those companies are not pyramid schemes at all. Matter of fact, the pyramid scheme is the shelf bought stuff, is the GNC bought stuff, is the Vitamin World bought stuff, because that has poisons in it, and all these middlemen are making money, and me, going there is just giving them my money, and that's it. But I have found that looking into this over the past 6.5 years on my recovery, that the companies that don't do that actually go straight to consumer, don't have a lot of artificial garbage in it for the most part. Now, there's some bad ones out there, but the ones that I've found, they don't spend money on marketing and advertising. They spend it on product development, and then they can actually share the proceeds and the profits with the people that are actually using the products. You're using them, you get a bigger discount. You're using them and recommending them, you get a commission. So now it's like, that's not a scheme at all. That's a fantastic model to help people and to help them actually defer the cost of their product as well. So it's not even a money-making thing. It's more of a cost deferment plan. It's wonderful. And then I have another company, which is a longevity company called, Somaderm, which is a gel that is phenomenal for recovery, for anti-aging, for mental clarity, for sleep. And all it is a gel that you rub on your skin. Non-invasive, and it's phenomenal. And like I fell into that. I got lucky. Somebody that I work with in the nutrition industry said, "Hey, Mike, you should take a look at this." I looked at the ingredients. I vetted the company. I talked with the people in charge. Everything was on the up and up. So I said, "Hey, I'll give it a shot." Actually, my wife gave it a shot first. She had such incredible results. I went and used it, and I'm going to use it forever. So that was, basically the conversation. And then I realized as I'm talking to this man, I had the same reservations when I got involved because for some reason we think backwardly because of what the media has taught us is that we should buy these products that are spending millions of dollars in advertising campaigns. They're not spending millions of dollars in product development campaigns or millions of dollars to cost defer to the people who are buying it. They're not giving money back to me. If I go buy, I would never do this, but if I go buy a Coca-Cola and then I tell my buddies, "Hey, you should buy Coca-Cola," Coca-Cola's not sending me a check. Coca-Cola's not saying, "Hey, awesome, for your next case, we're going to give you $20 off." Okay, if I go to whatever it is, if I go to a furniture store, the only place that actually hooks me up is if I go buy a new car. So I go buy a $40,000 truck. This is what happened. This happened a few months ago. I go buy a new Ram truck, and the sales manager sends me his card with his name written on the back. It says $50 off if you send somebody that buys a vehicle. So basically, or $50. So he's going to send me a check for $50 when I send somebody down there to spend $40,000. I mean, that's very kind of you, but it's totally that's misaligned. You know what I'm saying? When I help somebody get healthy, and that company says, "Hey, you use our products, so we're going to give you a bigger discount." That's a blessing. And then when they say, "Hey, you've helped out a lot of people," and they keep on buying, and because they keep on buying, we're going to give you a commission. That's phenomenal. That's not a scheme or a scam or whatever. And when I then explained that to him, and I explained, I'll never buy. Like I said, I'm never going to buy. I signed up a chiropractor recently, and he said, "I don't want to get involved with an MLM or this or that." And I said, "Why?" And then he told me, and I said, "Listen," I said, "here's the problem. Just look at the products. Look at the products you have on your shelf." And he did, and we were doing this on a Skype call. It was a FaceTime. So he turned them around and he read the ingredients. And there was a couple of things. There was sucrose, and there was like a dye. I think it was yellow something, in yellow 10 or something in one of the things. And I said, "Okay, so now you got a product on your shelf that has two poisonous things. I mean, gut disruptors. Neuro disruptors as well." I said, but let me read you the equivalent on my products. And I did, and I showed it to him, and he's like, "Wow." I said, "So based on product alone, which one do you want on your shelves to give to sell to your clients?" He says, "Well, yours, of course." I said, "So if you put mine on your shelf," I said, "for the one that you have on your shelf, what do you make?" And he says, "Well, there's a 30% markup." I said, "Okay, so you bought it. You had to purchase it ahead of time. You had to put it on your shelf, and then if it sells, you're going to get 30%. He said, "Yeah, and then you're going to buy more." Okay. I said, "With mine, which is better quality, as you just said, you can put it on you don't even have to put it on your shelves. You can have just the website, and you could send your people right to the website. They order it. You never shell out any money, and then you're going to get I think because he's a professional member, 35%. So you're going to make 35%. So you're going to actually make more money. You are going to help your clients out and not give them any gut disruptors or neurotoxins. You're going to give them a better product. You are going to serve them better. You are not going to have to shell out any money. And where is the harm in that? I mean, where is the breakdown in that?" And he's like, "You are entirely right." He goes, "I've been looking at this all wrong." And I said, "Well, I'm glad that I could shed some light." I said, "But I got to be honest with you. I felt the same way when I first looked at it because I was also tainted by the garbage media." And this also recently happened with another guy with the Somaderm gel that I use. He was saying, oh, I don't know about that, because look, I got to buy a bottle a month and this. And I said, well, I buy a bottle a month because I use it. I mean, they're not making me purchase anything that I'm not going to use. And because I buy a bottle a month, which I'm going to use anyway, which I do use. Actually, I buy 2 bottles because my wife uses one and I use one. Because of that, they actually give me an incentive because they give me a percentage off. Because basically what they do is they send me a check based off of what I purchased. So I get 2 checks for, I think, $36. I can't even remember the amount because it all comes in one lump. So each bottle I get $36 off of. And then when I tell somebody about it and they buy a bottle, I get a commission off of what they're purchasing each month for their own personal use. Not because they're out there hustling it, not because they're out there hawking it. And if they want to do that, they can make a lot of money. They can make a business out of it. I don't choose to do that. I got enough things going on. I'm not trying to make more businesses, although maybe I will in the future because there's the option there. See, I got the option. But the option that I like best is the option of like the BJ's membership. That's basically what I've got. I got a BJ's membership to these clubs or a Costco membership. Basically, the products that I use, I buy at a discount. And when I recommend, hey, you should go to Costco, then they send, not Costco doesn't do it, but I'm saying it's a similar situation. When I send somebody there and then they purchase, I all of a sudden get a check in the mail. Half the time, probably 3/4 of the time, I don't even know that somebody purchased. I just give them my affiliate number and they go do it. And then the next thing you know, they either contact me and say, hey, Mike, I just bought some. I'm like, great, I'll help you through it. I'll tell you everything that I know to get the best results. Or I look at my back office and I say, oh, wow, hey, I didn't know that Jerry bought that. Or I didn't know that, Jane went out and got it. I'm going to have to contact them and help them and see if they need any assistance. That's how it works, folks. So I got off the phone with this guy. He purchased the Exploder bar. He purchased a couple organic products. And hopefully he's going to come back. He said he's limited. He's going to come back for the other stuff. But it's like, people, I just want you to understand, I don't care what product you use. I don't care what company you use. And I really don't care if you buy it from your Uncle Joe, your friend Marianne, or Bubba down the street who you know. Whatever you do, buy based on product. Buy based on anecdotal results. Because obviously we can't be out here making claims. I'm not making any claim. I'm saying whatever company you choose, whatever product you choose, whatever you choose to put on your body, in your body, or around your body, vet the product. Vet the product. What that means is look into the product. Read the labels. Don't go to the store. Don't walk into GNC and see, Joey Bag of Donuts behind the counter and say, hey, I need a new protein powder and I need and let somebody just show you a bottle that then you're going to plop down your $50 for without saying why, what's it do, what are the side effects, what's in it. Oh, there's gut disruptors, there's artificial. If it says artificial at any point, if there's something on that label that you don't know what it is, before you plop down your money, my advice to you is go to Google, look it up. What is it? What's sucralose? What's sucrose? What's aspartame? What's it do? What's hydrogenated vegetable oil? What's fructose? Look it up. But I don't have to do that because I've already done that. And all the products that I use, that I recommend, because it's only 3 companies at this point that I'll even think about. But I'm telling you, whatever it is, and if you're involved in a company that your buddy Joe or your sister Mary got you involved in, just please, before you start pushing that stuff on me or anybody else, look at the labels and come clean with your conscience to think if that is going to be a suitable and proper thing for you to continue to put on your body or in your body. Because there's a lot of poisons out there, folks, and we are being inundated with it daily. Find the companies no matter who is representing them, find the companies that are legit, that are organic, or at the very least non-GMO, but organic is recommended. Find the botanicals. Find the superfoods, not the supplements. Find the organic, proper natural nutrition rather than the poisonous, chemical-filled, media lying stuff. Because, listen, you got one life. I got one life. I almost lost my life to a massive gut problem. Don't follow that path. I'm so lucky, so blessed, so thankful, so grateful that I'm not in that position anymore. It's been a long 9-year battle, and I'm still battling it, but I'm in great shape now. And that came because I stopped utilizing the poisons out there, the stuff that's on the shelves, that's hidden from you with the small print that I couldn't even read. I would buy stuff and I needed glasses, and if I didn't have my glasses with me, I'd be like, hey, okay, oh, guy on the front, it says it works. Okay, this has this protein in it. This has this pre-workout. Okay, I'm going to buy it. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So when I got these glasses and then I started reading the fine print, wow. Folks, I'm just trying to be the voice of reason out here. I'm just trying to give you some truth. I'm trying to give you some wisdom, some truth, and some facts, some WTF for you to take away and do something with. God bless you. I love you. Have a great day. Reach out to me if you need some help.
Now turn up.